sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, baby, a brand new year. It is the KVJ After the Show podcast. What's up, y'all? Well, of course, we can't start off without any kind of issues. We are having some YouTube situational things happening, like what we did before the wrap up to the last year. I know November we got bumped off for a couple weeks, and we're bumped off for about 3 more days from the KVJ YouTube channel. Now, we are trying to run things off of the WRMF page so we can get them kicked off as well.
That would be impressive.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, we're trying to get everybody canceled around here.
How many YouTubes can they destroy?
I know, right? Yeah, we're trying to go through them all.
We might have to go back to our original one where I labeled it Bigfoot I-17. It's so hard to find. And it was my own personal, but we ended up starting to use it for KVJ. And then finally Kevin goes, we got to fucking get our own news. We got to get our KVJ channel. Bigfoot I-17.
Makes no sense.
No one knows what the shit you're talking about.
Bigfoot I-17. Yeah, so we will, at least starting, I think, Thursdays when we're going to be back, you'll see the edited version of the regular show. The After the Show will be on there. That we'll be able to do. And then we'll have clips and all kinds of other things. But, yeah, just streaming the regular show live is going to be different. And we do have the After the Show on many different platforms now. And we're trying to expand into Instagram and some other places as well, hopefully here in the next couple days or weeks.
Look, YouTube's got us shooketh.
Yeah, well, we just kind of figured out what was going on. Whenever we take breaks and we run old segments that had copyright music beds underneath the conversation, which we used to do back in the day, that boots us off. And so that's kind of what's taking us down. So,
and that might have been okay last year. Could have been okay earlier this year. They keep changing it daily, man.
Right.
When it comes to YouTube and what they're putting codes on, Virginia.
It's not okay now. So, yeah, we're probably not going to be back to streaming on the KVJ Show YouTube channel, the regular show, until April 1st. So that's when the strikes get removed. And then, because if we get one more strike, the channel, which we started in 2011, is just gone forever.
That would be totally heartbreaking.
That'd be very devastating.
There's so much shit on there. Elf on the Shelf would be gone.
Oh, no.
Your super pie punching would be gone.
Oh, no.
Yes. You singing Oh Canada would be gone.
Just all gone.
All the Canadians are pulling for that one.
Yeah. So we can't take any chances with it. So that'll be the situation. So bear with us, but we are trying to expand on other platforms to make it easier to watch. And like I said, we will be back. If you tune in after, noon, you look and be like, oh, I didn't even know anything was different. So.
Look, we're a show with grit. We keep getting punched, knocked down, bloodied nose. We keep on getting back up, baby.
That's life, dog.
Ain't nothing going to stop this.
That's just life.
Unfortunately, nothing's stopping this.
Yeah. Well, we covered a lot of things that happened over the break, from the trips that we took and everything that went on, from Virginia, getting to see Billy Joel on stage on Friday night at the Wellington Amphitheater for their 30th anniversary, and told the whole story of that.
If you're a really big Billy Joel fan and you want to see the whole long-form video, I just put that up on KVJ Instagram this morning.
Okay.
I just put the whole, it's like 4.5 minutes long. So it's long, but if you really want to see from the moment he took the stage, his interaction with the band, and when his wife is there and his 2 daughters are there, and it's really neat to see how it all played out.
Look, I get shit all the time because I'm always bringing up Billy Joel. He's my favorite. I get it, but he is my boy. I'll always defend him. I love him so much. He changed my life. He really did. And it's cool just to see him just out here locally supporting another band. What a cool fucking move.
He didn't have to go to that.
No.
He didn't have to go backstage and tell the band Turnstiles how excited he was to see them perform his music.
But if you are a Billy Joel fan, you are a Billy Joel fan. I get it. He's not everyone's cup of soda, but If you love Billy Joel, you fucking love Billy Joel.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do. People our age love Billy Joel.
If you pull up the most influential songwriters in the last 100 years in American music, his name is always in the top 10.
As it should be. Mm-hmm. He's our Taylor Swift. So all the young people are oh, Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. Billy is that.
But then there's some people go, Bird, shut the fuck up about Billy Joel.
Sorry. We've got a Billy boner right now.
Sorry.
We had some big Billy moments. You're going to hear a little bit more Billy than normal.
But that is one of those moments where Virginia did call me. And
I was like, dude, you got to get here.
It was 8:20. I was in the middle of doing something I could not get out of. And if I would have left that to go to Billy, and then I go there and I don't see Billy, and then I fuck up my family thing that I was at. That was what I was worried about.
I get it.
To me, that's once in a lifetime shit, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty big stuff. Some other things that went down over the break. We talked about this towards the tail end of the show. The members-only Palm Beach that debuted on Netflix. I saw the first episode, and it was as awful as I thought it was going to be. My goodness, I'm like, I cannot do this for 7 more episodes. I don't care how much of the Palm Beaches I get to see.
I was like, no.
Just
no.
No, I just, it's
just
not made for me.
No.
What's usually your threshold? If you're watching something new, do you find there's a time spot where you kind of go, and I am out?
You know what it was? It was the first episode had ended. You know how they do that countdown to take you to the next one? It was just kind of down like on the misery really started to sink in. I'm like, I just, no.
I can't do two of this.
No, I can't.
I did one just so I could say I did it and I know what it is.
I just can't. I know it's going to be more of the same, and I just, no, it's just not my thing. You know, God bless it. I know there's a lot of people who love that stuff. And, you know, to me, what I'd be curious to hear is if you love that kind of stuff like you do, Virginia. Like, it sounds like a new Housewives of New Jersey or something like that. If you do love that, how does that hold up?
Even New Jersey gets a little trashy for me, though.
Okay.
I prefer Beverly Hills. I prefer Atlanta. I prefer New York. Like, I prefer a lot of the other franchises.
I think they really kind of said New Jersey. This is the one that...
New Jersey gets a little trashy.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Jersey gets a little...
It does.
Yeah.
Nothing against Jersey.
But I will watch it.
So Janice, she said, please tell us you watch Members Only Palm Beach. We finally have our own official Real Housewives edition on Netflix. Romina is my mom's patient, and yes, I am name dropping. Let us know what you think. So the review you truly care about is Virginia's. I give it an F- myself. Unwatchable.
It's not made for you.
It's not made for me, and I get that. I get that.
That is the one thing. If something doesn't hit with me, doesn't mean it sucks. Right. It's just not made for me.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's why I'm saying I withdraw. I'm not even putting that out there for anybody. I kind of expected I wasn't going to like it.
I wanted to jump into it, but I let Panda pick the programming.
Okay.
I was trying to be a nice wife, which won't do that again.
Yeah.
So he picked Chevy Chase's documentary. Mm-hmm. And I also loved that. I thought it was good.
Yeah, didn't you say it was slow?
It was slow, but I learned a lot about Chevy Chase that I had no idea. You know, you always just hear, oh, he's kind of an asshole, but you kind of got the behind the scenes.
And I think, too, you're interested in Chevy Chase.
Yes.
And I'm with you. I don't mind a slow burn if it's going somewhere.
It did.
Yeah.
It went several places. I learned a lot. It's kind of just crazy to see where he was to where he is now.
But who put on the documentary? Chevy?
It's him.
Okay, then of course.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
my
him.
gosh.
But he does acknowledge, too, that he's an asshole.
Oh,
and he talks openly about the things he said, specifically the things that happened on Community.
Yes.
How it went down.
What about on SNL?
SNL, the same, yeah.
What about with Howard Stern?
He said he regrets leaving SNL. It was because of a chick.
Also, too, they offered him a 4-movie deal.
Right.
So, I mean.
But in hindsight, he wished he would have stayed with SNL a little while longer because he said that was him.
To tie it all back in, funny enough, Bill Murray and Chevy Chase got into a fist fight the second season. Chevy Chase had already taken off, and he was there to do a guest spot as one of the cast was so pissed off at him that he left them. And guess who got to witness that fight to tie it all back in full circle?
Rob Schneider.
Billy fucking Joel.
Oh.
He was playing that night and saw the fight go down.
Wow.
Okay. That's a great story.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. So, yeah, what I watched, I got to check out Landman. I got caught up on that. It's solid. It's a very good show. But again, I think if you like that kind of stuff, I wonder if that is a mass appeal type show, or is that it's the Taylor Sheridan that has done Yellowstone.
Is that Billy Bob Thornton?
It's Billy Bob Thornton, and it's got your girl in there, and she's, by the way, fantastic. She's very good in
She
it.
is. Allie Landry.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
Allie Lauder.
Allie Lauder. Sorry.
Allie Lauder, Virginia's
Wrong
girl,
Allie.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Allie Landry is from Louisiana. Wrong Allie.
We'll give you some grace. It's the first day
That's
back.
the one that Mario Lopez cheated on.
Right.
The redhead.
Catch on that. Yeah.
Well, never mind. We always get into this debate. Never mind.
Too many alleys.
Yeah, so she's very good. It's a very solid show. You know what? It's and you can even has the feel. In fact, I was telling my wife, I'm like, I think it's the exact same theme song as Friday Night Lights. I think Taylor Sheridan, that's what he started with, was the TV show, Friday Night Lights, and everything he does is Texas. Dude freaking loves Texas. Obviously, is from Texas because every show is based around Texas, and it's Friday Night Lights, except it's oil instead of football.
Okay.
But it's a lot of Texas, a lot of the same kind of writing.
I don't know if you remember the movie Wolf of Wall Street, but the guy that plays the head coach in Friday Night Lights, who's a fantastic actor, he does such a great job in that the Wolf of Wall Street. You should go back and watch his performance because he plays the cop that brings down Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's really,
I love him.
It's
yeah.
he's really good in
He was
that.
in. Is he the one that was in Bloodline as well? I believe.
That I can't speak upon.
Yeah, he's done some. Yeah, Coach Taylor.
But there's a part on the yacht where him and Leo's character go back and forth, and it's kind of like this tense, passive aggressive thing. It's really good. I highly recommend that. If you haven't seen that movie, you would love Wolf of Wall Street.
I have never seen Wolf of Wall Street.
You would like Wolf of Wall Street. You'd like The Departed, and you would. Have you seen the? Why can't I think of it? The one. Yeah, how am I funny? Goodfellas. You ever see Goodfellas?
I don't think I have.
What in the shit?
She's too busy watching her Real Housewives.
Oh my gosh. Panda, your husband loves Goodfellas.
I wish I could go back and maybe not watch the last 3 seasons of The Real Housewives of New Jersey and watch some of those movies you just recommended instead.
Ain't too late. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting a little movie club with you.
Yeah.
Those all sound like amazing movies, and I never watched them.
Yeah, all solid.
We used to do Suits' movie review. Although sometimes I think he didn't watch the movie.
No, I just felt like he was just making it up.
We should
Lied to
call
us
him and
anytime.
ask him. Now that you don't work here anymore, will you tell us the truth? Did you watch those movies?
I got this feeling on a few of his reports, like, motherfucker, you don't watch that
Dialing
movie.
it in.
You totally read the synopsis right before you walked in the studio.
Well, in Suits' defense, you get what you pay for.
Yeah, and he was doing 11 things at one time.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler, I think, is the name of the guy that was in that you were talking about, Wolf of Wall Street, Friday Night Lights. He was Coach Taylor.
Yes,
Okay.
that is him.
Yeah, and I think he's from Texas, too.
Was he the dark-haired guy that played the cop in Bloodline? Oh, I loved him.
Yeah, he's very
He
good.
was
He's
really
solid.
good in Bloodline.
He's very good. And there's also in Landman, they have where they kind of go to a nursing home, and one of the characters from Friday Night Lights is in the nursing home. So you just kind of see where it's
I
kind
like
of his
that.
little, it's if you're tied into Texas, I think Billy Bob Thornton, he's from Arkansas, but he works with the whole Texas kind of vibe.
Yeah,
it's
he
a very
does.
solid show. Very solid show.
All right.
Yeah, feeling that. That's more my thing. I'll spend time on that. You know, the one thing I was wondering, because somebody had mentioned this, they'd said it felt like when a lot of the streaming started to come on, my wife and I, we would watch a lot more programming together. Now it feels like it's a little bit more dissected, where you have, because my wife, and I thought about that, I'm like, yeah, the Queen and I used to always watch a lot of shows together, and now, I don't know, Landman's completely her vibe, and so she's kind of in her own thing, but her shows are not really completely my vibe either, and so we kind of wind up watching our own stuff now.
I can see how that happens. There's certain times where Honeyface will be over and she'll be doing something and I'll put something on. As soon as she sits down and I know it's something only I would want to watch, I am so uncomfortable watching something with somebody I know that they could give a fuck about. So I'm like,
another live Billy Joel concert from 1979.
No, I got her hooked on Billy Joel. She never knew. She knew of Billy Joel, but never knew of his music.
She didn't get the deep dive.
Fucking loves him now. Yeah. And she's not just saying that.
No, he's easy to love.
Yeah.
When you read the lyrics and learn about the man, you're like, okay.
But then she teaches me about all this kind of Spanish music that I would never have known. There's some bangers out there, man, that I would never have known.
You know
Caliente Jbird.
Well, there's just so much music out there, and you go, there's so many great songs in your life that you would fucking love that you'll never hear. How about that for a mind blown?
What kind of stuff is? Is there any artists that you remember to check out?
No, I don't want to butcher it because I'm still in the beginning phase, but I'm coming for you.
Is it like the Spanish guitar type stuff? What style of music?
Some of it's old, like romantic kind of music.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And then there's more of like your dancey kind of. And I'm digging it.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah. I do like the sad. At least it sounds sad. I'm trying to learn the words and understand what they mean.
Yeah.
I was so impressed with Kevin because Kevin's able to pick up. He can listen to the Spanish language and pick up a lot of context clues, understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get to that point.
Yeah. I can understand a lot of it. There's still, when you think of little words that we have, they'll lose me. Like if you wanted to say somebody, oh, he has a nice little grin on his face. Like if you did the Spanish equivalent of grin, I don't know that word. So I'd be going, what the fuck's on his face?
And the other thing that
so that's kind of where I am. A lot of those, when you're down the third or fourth different kind of word to say the same thing, it loses me.
I think I do well with the vocabulary part. It's the little nuances and like for, hey, how's it going? What's going on today? It's like there's little but, ands, and like those little words to make them flow is what I'm struggling with.
Well, you know, the other thing that was kind of interesting, somehow, too, how they say different things. Like I was kind of, looking and somebody had said something in Spanish. I was like going, wait, you're going to fall from the second floor? Because that's what I'd understood. But in a sense, I guess that's how you say, in a sense, going down. I thought it'd be said a different way. So sometimes just how they say things, even though you understand the words, it's said a different way in Spanish than what we would say in English. So you can't do really a direct translation. You realize that they will say things a little bit differently.
Right now, I'm in Spanglish territory where half of it's in English, half of it's in Spanish. But Honeyface said that's good as long as I'm learning and getting better. Just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, what I need is I need the immersification. I need to be in it, speaking it nonstop, where I've got to kind of figure it out. So, and I like that because, when I go into a situation, we went to an all-Spanish sports bar on Friday. Didn't even know it existed, not too far from my house.
Nice.
My father-in-law found it, of course. He's 100% Mexican. And we went there, and everybody only spoke Spanish. And so I kind of had to, I can order and do all that kind of stuff, but it's still.
They're like, who brought the gringo?
Yeah, it was definitely a gringo. But
he's throwing off our vibe.
It was good. But what was funny, in fact, it gave me an idea. They were playing all these big bangers that were English pop songs, but they're all remade in Spanish.
I love it.
I did a deep dive. So we got a new little bit coming where it's all these. I must have gotten their playlist.
Good. I need the practice. Drill me, baby. Drill me.
Okay. We'll do that.
Just drill the shit out of me.
Okay, baby. Play Landman on your ass.
New year, same old slut.
Yep. Yasik said, yeah, must practice daily. I do my little Duolingo daily, but I still need more. And I've done it daily, but only maybe 15 minutes. I need a little bit more practice.
And I'm in the question phase of asking, so can you say it this way? Can you say, I'm very in the beginning stages of it. But the one thing I am liking is I'm starting to pick up certain words.
It's good. Yeah, no, it's a progression. But yeah, I definitely would like to get into a more intensive study period with my Spanish.
I know what, for example, estupido, fuck cabazo.
Oh, head? Cabazo?
Stupid fuckhead.
Oh, okay.
Kevin's like, all right, can I move on?
No, I'm saying, I got my own style.
I got my own style.
It will be effective. You just got to give me a little time.
Okay. And Sabina said, Happy New Year. I got to say, Kevin nailed the Powerball theory. They had a one winner on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Yeah. It's kind of what I'd say. I'm like, well, what
did.
Yeah, don't you feel this? Yeah, I kind of felt it coming. Look, I said, I assume it's all in the up and up. I don't know, but it's kind of crazy that you saw it coming down the pike and they extended to that point, and then boom, cashes right on Christmas Eve.
And the guy that won it his name was Bob Cratchit. It's like, all right, guys, come on. Go a little too far here.
Mm-hmm. And you got Liv. She said, we listen to your show on the podcast a few times a week on YouTube. When Virginia said that 70% of polygraph tests were accurate, if you look it up, she was actually right, averaging. Uh-huh. She may have pulled it out of her ass, but the bird owes her an oops for the brief roast about the stats.
Yes.
Oh, fuck that noise.
I'll be taking your apology.
No, and still, I'm going to argue, and I don't know all the details around it. She's pulling shit out of her ass, and she's not right, and she was accidentally right. And no, I will not give an apology.
It was an educated guess. 70%-ish.
And let me guess, you can beat these things with your butt, Cam.
You can beat them with your sphincter.
It's so funny because I watch so many interrogation videos, and I'm going, I wonder if they're using their butt right now. You've got that built in my head now. Because if I was interrogated, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I would just start puckering up my butthole.
I think that's how they know you're guilty.
They know you're guilty, so unpucker.
Don't pucker.
Okay.
Unpucker your butthole.
Oh my gosh, I could have been set up the river for murder.
Leave your butthole loose, just like it is right now.
So loose? It ain't that loose. It's real in the air. It's mid-tight.
I did see this. It says, while some controlled studies claim accuracy rates of 80 to 90%, real-world results are less reliable. They say polygraphs produce more false positives than false negatives.
See?
And some studies find up to a 19% false positive rate for innocent people. So if you are telling the truth that you didn't kill somebody,
but you pucker your butt when you say you didn't,
1 out of 5 people are still going to fail it, and they'll be like, you're arrested for murder.
Why do you think?
And you're like, I'm innocent. And they're like, nope, that's not what the polygraph said.
Me and Honeyface talk about that all the time. I go, if you go missing, I'm so fucked. They're going
So 1 out of 5 innocent people would be found guilty because of a polygraph, and that is why they do not allow it in court.
Because I was trying to practice. I'm watching the interrogation, and I'm answering their questions, and I'm like trying to pucker up my butt. I'm going, I wonder if that makes my heart rate go down or up.
Don't butt pucker. You got to leave that thing loose.
I just know for a fact if somebody was to come in here, give me a straight up interrogation and ask me about some unsolved murders, I would fail the test. Some people, as soon as there's an anomaly in the test, you have to look at it as such as, meaning not everything's accurate, and you have to look at it with a real, what's the word I'm looking for? Real fine
microscope?
Well, yeah, I'll take that as well. Thank you, dog.
It says here, the American Psychological Association concludes there is little scientific basis for polygraph validity. They say that private employers are largely barred from using them under federal law.
I want to say there's a major national case, and I think it was the Jessica Lunsford case, where the little girl went missing, ended up getting killed, and the father was blamed, and he was distraught. Failed the polygraph.
He did.
And guess what? innocent as fuck.
He didn't do it.
No, was a great father, didn't do anything. So not only have you lost your daughter, everyone thinks you're the one that did it.
He shouldn't have puckered his butt.
He needed to unpucker your butt. Okay, I'm going to write that down.
Unpucker your butt?
I've been puckering.
Okay, what if you just went and got this is a thing. You can get Botox in muscles to paralyze them. What if you just got a bunch of butthole Botox?
And why are you doing this?
If you murdered, but you wanted to take the polygraph and you wanted to have it say you were innocent.
How about you just get an attorney that knows they're inadmissible in court?
Well, no, because the police still use them.
They don't, though.
I don't think they
But
do.
you can't use them in court.
They use them to intimidate and to question
They
and try to
question
get
with
things
them.
out of them. But if you know the law and you just say, I want my lawyer presence.
I'd have an attorney walk in with his story and they would get anything they found on that lie detector thrown out saying, okay, so 20% of the people that are innocent are found guilty by lie detectors.
Panda just had to take one. He started working for the sheriff and they still use those.
But that's a different kind of a thing. He didn't commit a crime. He's trying to get a job. When they bring in somebody in for a crime, all you have to do is go, I don't want to talk. I want to see a lawyer. And they have to shut it down. If they don't, they start to run the risk of having shit not go right for them in court.
But what I'm saying is they like to bring you in there and say, you did it, you did it, you did it. And if you knew you did it, but you didn't want them to know you did it, get a bunch of butthole Botox before you go in. And you're like, yeah, I'll do that lie detector. And then you go in and do it. And then your butthole doesn't pucker.
Kevin, I'm confused with you too. I didn't know where this is going. One of the worst of the week already.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, kind of knowing that. They say private employers are largely barred from using them under federal law. Private employers, I wonder if it's almost a bluff. And when could you come back if somebody says you're not getting a job because of what you did on the polygraph? If you threw that out them, I wonder if you would have a case that you were in a sense falsely barred from a job you deserved simply because they used a faulty piece of equipment to eliminate you as a qualified candidate.
The other thing, too, if you don't suffer from social anxiety, you don't understand what's going on. Your whole system starts to do these weird things. Your heart races. You can't look at people in the eye. I mean, I know people who have really bad social anxiety to the point where they have a tough time ordering at a restaurant. It's their little quirk, and it's what they go through. So someone like that who's already tense and did you murder her? Fuck no! I did. Yes,
Don't say yes.
They don't.
If you didn't murder her, never say yes.
Don't concentrate so hard on your butthole that you forget to say the right answer.
Oh my gosh, I accidentally said yes.
Yeah, if you said yes, you murder her, then that whole polygraph thing, the attorney's going to be like, dude, I can't help you with that one.
Yeah, you admitted to it, bro.
Yeah, I had you on the polygraph, but when you admitted to doing it, you're kind of fucked now.
My butthole, Lewis, what's the paper say? Did you say I was lying?
Kate in Minnesota, she said, what do you love to eat drunk but would never eat sober?
Oh, Taco Bell.
She said, for me, it's hot dog and boxed mac and cheese.
Whatever, unless you are drunk that day. I've seen you eat Taco Bell at 12:30 p.
I went with you, but I mean, I normally don't do it. I really don't do it. But if I'm drunk, I love Taco Bell.
There is a weird thing about Taco Bell because 1 out of 5 is good. The other 4 usually kind of suck. But you always are holding on to that one moment you had. Because I had good Taco Bell about a month ago, and I've tried to recreate that magic, and it just has not recreated.
Just kind of chasing that unicorn, huh?
Yeah, and then I left one of the burritos out for like a half a day, and then I ate it.
You love to leave food out.
Stomach like an ox.
Joe said, I broke up with my girlfriend the day after Christmas. I've been seeing for a year and a half. She bought me these gifts from Walgreens, which I thought was completely thoughtless after I got her an Apple Watch.
Whoa.
She bought him some assorted chocolates, some coffee syrups, I don't know, whatever that might be.
Damn, that's some bullshit.
That is bullshit.
I mean, you bought her an Apple Watch. At least after the fact, maybe you didn't know he was going in so hard, but you give him that. Maybe, I don't know, the next day we get him something different.
She was already checked out of the relationship.
Oh, she's sleeping with somebody else.
Yeah, she's banging your brother.
Kind of sounds that way.
That's so fucked up to say.
What did your brother get?
Your brother got an Apple Watch, too.
Yep. And Gene said, you're talking about the 7-month pregnant lady that has now been hitting her husband and then slapped him in the face in front of a bunch of his friends. He said, I was with my wife 2 years who, when she got pregnant, she lost her mind too. Sounds a lot like the same situation. And Claudia had said, well, was the husband being loud, drunk, and disorderly and woke up his pregnant wife late at night? Is that what got her to go out there and slap him?
Of course we're going to paint some fucking insane narrative that had nothing to do with the email.
Just the fact that she hit him. I mean, we can't hit each other. I know these men make you want to hit them.
Yeah.
But you can't. You especially can't hit him in front of all of his guy friends. Like,
how about this? Nobody hits anybody because hitting somebody is wrong.
Right.
And you don't hit people. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's 101, isn't it?
You don't hit the father of your child while you're pregnant with his baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just can't.
Right. No, it just, there's never justification for laying your hands on somebody.
What about someone that's being so, and I'm not even talking Chris Rock, Will Smith shit. I'm saying someone's verbally being mean to your partner as you're like at a bar, like, fuck you slutty slut. And I wanted to keep it.
I would laugh.
Yeah. Dude, you're not really good at this, are you?
We're not even mad at you.
Yeah.
That would make me laugh too. If someone was really angry at me but was really shitty at shit talking, okay, you slut butt. What?
I think a sane person never throws the first punch. I'm all about retaliating.
Jawing back.
Jawing back, yes. Hitting first, no. But if somebody hits you first,
different game.
Sure, yeah.
Game the fuck on.
But I'm saying, what if someone's going in on Panda? You limp dick bitch, you can't film shit.
Oh, I get in their face.
I know you get.
I've done that.
So that's where things get a little.
Words can fight words, and they will.
Now, what if someone thinks you're stepping up to them and they feel like you're being aggressive by getting in their face? Now, can they claim to go, I felt threatened, I had this crazy drunken witch come at me, flying real fast with her broom.
I didn't touch you first.
But I think you can still get a menacing or even a whatchamacallit charge, even if you don't touch somebody. If you show fear and someone feels threatened, let's say I charged you, but I never touched you, and you fall back into a chair, and I'm screaming at you, I can still get in trouble for that, for, I believe, assault.
Without touching me?
Because you are fearing for your life, you're afraid, and it's considered a form of assault.
If I file assault charges on you and you didn't touch me, I am a pussy.
Well, I'm just saying that I just saw a video where the woman did not touch the other woman. She charged at her. When she charged at the woman kind of fell back into a chair and felt intimidating. And then she got into her face even more, still not touching her. And the cops arrested the woman for doing that. And they gave her an assault charge.
That's weird to me.
I can send you the link. You won't watch it. I'll go fuck myself.
It might be lunging into somebody's personal space.
Yes, you feel threatened.
Right.
Yeah.
I know sometimes they even go, so Virginia, did you feel threatened? I sure did. All right. Tase the son of a bitch.
Well, I'd imagine if somebody did that and lunged into your personal space and you had a gun and you blasted them, I think probably in Florida they would, say that would be, because kind of around you, it's like when you're in your car, you've got a certain level of expectancy of personal space. And when you feel violated on that the next point, it's too late for contact. If you said, I didn't know if they had a knife, they could have been coming at me.
Right.
A TikToker got shot at a mall because they were going up to people in their face with the camera and just doing TikTok bullshit. And not everyone's down for that shit. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of people kind of fighting back for dumbasses doing dumbass things on TikTok to where you're scaring people and they don't know what's going on. And now you got a camera in your face. And the guy said, leave me alone, leave me alone. And the guy wouldn't stop filming him. And the guy pulled out a gun and shot him right in the stomach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he kill him?
Did not kill him. He ended up going on Dr. Phil, the kid that got shot, and said, I'm double downing. I'm still alive. I'm TikToking. And like, so even a bullet wouldn't shut you the fuck up.
And John had quite a saga here. He has got a story about how he met a woman 3 years ago. She had 2 children from a prior marriage, fell in love. They had a kid of their own. And now she's staying at home with all 3 of their kids. It's her deadbeat ex now that he has to pay, and a pretty good chunk of money. He's just like, this is so frustrating that I've got to pay this guy and he has no incentive to work and he lives in a nicer house than we do.
That's terrible.
That's enough to make the blood boil.
And he said, how do I get over this? What are your thoughts on the situation? I mean, I think unfortunately it's just the way it works. It doesn't seem fair in the course of life, but yeah, I mean, you see that time and time again where somebody, they have that in. That's why I always tell people, be so careful who you have children with.
Yeah. If you're not in the same financial headspace, if you're not in the same motivated headspace, then it might be bad, because if he or she decides to become unemployed, they put that in on the child support. Like their contribution is the fact that they're, making nothing.
Right.
I just think a lot of people pick partners they're not friends with.
True. You're right.
I think being friends is the most important part. Look, we're all going to love to bang and get it in, do all the fun stuff, but that's going to wear off eventually. Am I going too dirty?
No, I'm just watching you out of the corner of my eye.
Sorry. I'm a visual performer.
Yeah, he's giving you all of it.
Wave at my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's right. Oh.
Just trying to figure out. She wants to know what you're doing with your hand. Can you turn around and show her?
I'm conducting a play because she loves music and she's so innocent. I would hate for her to think I'm a fucking nutbag perv.
And shout out, we had some KVJ Nationers stopping at some of our favorite booze spots outside of the state of Florida. We had our friend Derek from Vero. He stopped by McSorley's in New York City.
Nice.
Saw Gregory right there. Popped in, said hello.
That's awesome.
I'll tell you what was cool. On our flight back from Atlanta, we sat in, it was me, Honeyface, and then we were waiting for the other guy to come by the window. He was a KVJ Nation, or big KVJ Nation.
Oh, that's awesome.
So the whole flight we were able to talk and stuff.
Aww.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's adorable.
And also got Emily, who had a fantastic time visiting Sugar Tit Distillery.
Nice.
On a drive from South Carolina, North Carolina. Sarah, Erica, Emily all heard about Sugar Tit on the show. We knew we had to visit. So there they are. We met Bob while we were there. He's a great guy. Gonna do our part to spread the story. There you go, the Sugar Tit Distillery. Right
good old Bob's going to get some people going in and out through the years now because of the Sugar Tit.
He should.
Yeah.
It's a great story. He's a great guy.
Yep.
How he's stepped up in his community is now helping to run the whole town.
Yep.
Good for him.
That's it. Love it. So, yeah, if you want to go check it out, got a lot of nice KVJ Nationers all over the place. A couple places to go. Have a delicious beverage when you're out and about. All right, there you go. 1 ATS down for 2026. Only about 200 to go.
Wow. I can't believe we're back already.
I know, right? Here we go. It's a whole brand new year. Thanks for being here, y'all. Have a good one. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.